Welcome to the Tribute Lounge. I'm Shane Johnson, and today I'm here with this legend, Hana Beaman, and we are introducing the riders. How many riders do we have?
We have 14 ladies here.
14 ladies.
Handpicked by the finest of geriatric snowboarders.
So we're gonna do rapid fire questions with all the gals coming through in the next 2 minutes here. Shane from the Tribute Lounge with
Estelle Pensiero.
What's your occupation?
Jobless.
Aren't you a snowboarder?
I'm jobless.
Birthplace?
The hospital.
Town?
The Nelson Hospital.
Your first shop sponsor?
Tribute Boardshop.
Yay! Oh, I was waiting
win.
for that one. Current sponsors?
Tribute Boardshop again. Woohoo! Volcom, BCA, Backcountry Access, Arbor Snowboards, Arbor Bindings, DB Bags, and that's it.
You don't have a food sponsor yet?
No, unfortunately
Estelle
not.
needs a food sponsor.
If you make nutritional yeast, hit me up.
Boot?
Vans Luna Ventana Pro.
Sick. Board?
Arbor Swoon.
Binding?
Arbor Sequoia.
Ah, do you wear a helmet?
Yeah, and now I wear a helmet. I got a little concussion, so I'm on the helmet grind.
Stance?
15 degrees in the front, -6 in the back.
Width?
About this wide.
Like that wide?
This wide, I think.
I'm calling it 20 inches.
Yep, 20 inches.
Favorite person to snowboard with?
I want to say Juliet.
That's fair. What's your favorite band?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Black Sabbath or Tupac?
Black Sabbath.
There we go. So if you had your own video part, which you will, what song are you going to put to it?
Okay, so hi, I'm Estelle. If I had a video part, I would please like to have Ice Spice singing "Boy's a Liar," whispering it in the background of my snowboarding. And my favorite artist is also Ice Spice. This is the part I would use. And it been what it been. Don't you like it?
I still have a broken foot.
I don't have one, but I'm supporting Shane.
Black or red licorice?
Black licorice. Oh my god.
Yes.
Scrump.
What's your favorite non-snowboard movie?
Flushed away.
Oh.
It is flushed away.
So now, you're at the top. What goes through your head before you drop in at an event?
Pretty much nothing. Empty mind. Strong
Empty
legs.
mind, Zen focus?
Yeah, Zen focus. All my energy is in my leg muscles.
I love it. Well, best of luck.
You!
Have a great time out there.
Thanks, Shane. Also, I'm sponsored by BALDFACE Lodge.
All right. What is your name and occupation?
Okay, my name is Ellery Manning, and I snowboard, and I'm a student.
Where were you born, Ellery?
I was born in Truckee, California, by Lake Tahoe.
What was your first shop sponsor?
I think Tahoe Sports Hub in Truckee.
Who are your current sponsors?
Just Jones Snowboards.
What boot, board, and bindings are you riding?
Jones Earhart, and then I'm riding now Bindings, and my boot is the Elena Height 32.
What is your stance?
My stance, I think my back foot is 0, and my front is, I think, 15.
Okay.
And then it's like in between, I think it's like 21.
Who is your favorite person to ride with?
Probably my dad or Mia Jones.
Awesome. And what is your favorite band currently?
Not band, I like Damian Marley.
Oh.
Reggae.
Black or red licorice?
Red, for sure.
And what is your favorite non-snowboard movie?
I'd say probably Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ooh, classic. What song would you choose for your video part if you could choose any song?
I don't know exact song, but some like Russian EDM is fun.
Ooh, okay. What goes through your head before you drop in for a run?
Probably just stay calm and yeah, just go for it because I have nothing to lose.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
All right. Name, occupation.
My name is Steph Luxon, and my occupation is snowboarder, student, personal trainer.
Birthplace.
New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand.
Auckland, New Zealand. What was your first shop sponsor?
My first shop sponsor was called Cheapskates, New Zealand.
Current sponsors.
Arbor, Flux, 32, Electric, Ridge Merino, Sunmum, and Boa.
All right, what board are you riding?
I'm riding the Arbor Veda Marie's board,
What size?
150.
Cool. Bindings
Flux bindings,
and boots.
32.
STWs.
STW.
STW boas.
Yes,
Right
double
on.
boa.
Stance angles.
18, -3.
And width.
20.5 inches.
Your favorite person to go snowboarding with?
Katie Kennedy.
Awesome. Favorite band?
Favorite band? Ooh, the Rolling Stones.
Black or red licorice?
Black Licorice.
Favorite non-snowboard movie?
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Your own video part, what song are you putting it to?
My dream song, She Rides by Danzig.
The very last one. What goes through your mind, what goes through your head right when you're about to drop in? It's event day.
Land, be smooth, and enjoy.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
What is your name and occupation?
Hi, I'm Velma Sarkipaju, and I'm a snowboarder.
And where were you born?
In Finland, in a city called Seinäjoki.
Who was your first shop sponsor?
I think that was Burton.
Who are your current sponsors?
We have Burton Europe, we have Ruka Ski Resort, we have Kuoma, which is a shoe brand from Finland, and then we have Parkworks. That's about it.
What is your setup? Board, boots, and bindings.
Okay, so for this week, I ride a Burton Hometown Hero, Lexa bindings, and Felix Boa boots.
What is your stance?
Regular.
And angles?
Front foot is about like 13 to 15, and back foot is like 5 to 10.
Cool. And what about your width?
It's about this.
Is that how you measure
Yeah.
it? That's reliable. Who is your favorite person to ride with?
Ylva Ruunasdotter and Maria Thompson.
What is your favorite band?
Right now, the Smiths.
The Smiths?
Yeah.
All right. Black or red licorice?
I don't even know the difference.
Okay, we're gonna have to try some.
Yeah, I guess.
You never had licorice?
Okay, I'm gonna say black. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have some licorice later. What is your favorite non-snowboard movie?
Probably, The Hunger Games.
Ooh. What song would you pick if you could pick anything for your video part?
Freezy by Wolf Alice.
And what goes through your head before you drop in for a run?
Just have as much fun as possible, really, yeah.
That's a good thing to think.
Yeah.
Right on. Good job.
Thanks. Yay!
All right. Name and occupation.
My name is Katie Kennedy, and my jobs are snowboarding, digital marketing for Slush, and being a good friend.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Where were you born?
I was born in Spring Lake Heights, New Jersey, on the Jersey Shore.
Your first shop sponsor.
Being from the Jersey Shore wasn't a lot of snowboard shops, so I'm still looking for a shop sponsor.
We just discussed this. We are your first shop sponsor? Yes. All right, moving on. I'm stoked on that, by the way.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. Let's get some
First shop
stickers on the
sponsor,
board.
yeah. We have stickers upstairs. Your current sponsors.
I ride for LibTech, snowboards, Bent Metal Bindings, and 686.
What board are you riding?
This week, I will be riding LibTech TRS, Total Ripper Series, and it's a camber directional twin, so I do like to land switch whenever it calls for it, so.
What size?
154.
Nice. Bindings
Bent Metal Forte Bindings.
and boots.
I will ride Vans snowboard boots, the stiffer ones.
Any Vans you can find.
Yeah, if they're stiff,
If they're
yeah.
stiff,
If they're
you're riding. I got it. Stance angles.
In the front foot, I ride like a 12 to 15, and in the back, I ride around a -6, -7,
Stance width.
around 20 inches.
Your favorite person to go snowboarding with.
Steph Luxon.
That's awesome. I have a feeling she said you. And your favorite band.
I don't know if you've heard of them, but they're called the Beatles.
I might know those. Yep. I've heard of those
Well,
guys.
yeah, I mean, from whole life, I guess, but
How do you not like the Beatles? All right.
Yeah.
Black or red licorice.
red.
Favorite non-snowboard movie.
I could get specific with the genres, but I really, this is a rogue one, Pride and Prejudice.
What song would you choose for your next video part?
Damn, I don't know. Betty Davis Eyes.
Last question. What goes through your mind right before you're dropping in on a big event?
I haven't done a ton of big events, so we're gonna test this out. I am gonna say, just keep snowboarding.
Perfect. High fives and best of luck, Katie.
Thanks.
And welcome to the tribute team.
Thank you.
Stoke. That's amazing.
That was awesome.
All right. Name and occupation.
My name is Melissa Rutano, and I snowboard, and I do some food styling too on the side in the summers.
Birthplace.
Helena, Montana.
Your first shop sponsor.
Big Sky Board Sports, that was the first.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I like to know where people come from.
Yeah.
That's cool. And the shop sponsor is the springboard to all of this stuff,
Yeah.
right? So that's something to always remember for sure. All right, your current sponsors.
Current sponsors, K2, Backcountry, BCA, Cole, Dang Shades, Crab Grab.
Awesome. All right, what board are you riding?
K2 Passport, 149.
And your bindings?
Those are the networks. They're part of the new line from K2, very sustainable. I ride soft bindings.
And your boots?
I have the Kinsleys right now, also soft. I like to just float around.
Surfy, and yeah, I get it. And your stance angles?
Positive 12, negative 9.
Negative 9?
Yeah.
All right, freestyle stance. And stance width?
19 and a half to 19 3/4.
Awesome. Who is your favorite person to go snowboarding with?
Oh my gosh, favorite. That's not even fair.
You can only pick one, too. You get one person to snowboard with.
That's not even fair. Okay. Oh yeah, Chris. Chris, definitely. My boyfriend Chris is great.
That's the correct answer. There you go. All right, what's your favorite band?
I've been really on the country side of things lately. I go
Rad.
Brandy Carlisle right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Rad. All right, black or red licorice?
Red.
Yeah, it's a quick one, hey? What's your favorite non-snowboard movie?
I Love You, Man. I
That's
feel
a
really
really
related to that
good
movie.
movie.
I'm super awkward and
Rush stuff
they're
in it and
also
everything?
really awkward.
I love it. That's great. Okay, your own video part, you get to pick your song. What is it?
I've always wanted a NoFX song, honestly.
Sick. Shout out to NoFX. That's rad. All right, last question. What goes through your mind before you drop in on a big event?
Just hollow be thy head. Just try and let it go.
Perfect. Best of luck. Best of luck this week. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
on. All right, name and occupation.
My name is Zoe Vernon. I snowboard and I am a commercial fisherman.
Very cool. Birthplace.
Bellingham, Washington.
First shop sponsor.
Bellingham Shop, WWS, still shop sponsor. They're great.
Rad. Yeah, I know those guys.
Yeah.
Current sponsors.
LibTech, 686, and WWS.
What board are you riding?
This is the Lib Rig, Austin Sweetens Pro Model. I got it in a 153. Sometimes I ride a 56 on some deeper days. Great board.
I love that board.
ATV.
Yep, absolutely. And your bindings.
They're bent metals. I
And
like
your
all
boots.
bent metals. I am rocking the Vans Infuse.
Your stance angles.
This is real Baker stance, 24-0.
Yeah, that's a Kootenai stance too,
Yeah.
trust me. And width.
I think I'm like 20 and a half.
Favorite person to go snowboarding with?
I'd have to say my best friend Jackie. Been riding together since we were teenagers, so we always have a good time.
Shout out to Jackie, that's
Yeah.
awesome. All right, what's your favorite band?
Ever revolving, I'd say. Been hitting a lot of female hip hop lately. I don't know, Megan Thee Stallion like this year.
Yeah, sick, right on. Black or red licorice?
Oh, red.
All right, your favorite non-snowboard movie?
Man, I really am not a movie buff, but the first thing that comes to mind is The Young Frankenstein, Mel Brooks.
For your own video part, you get to pick your song. What is it?
Oh man, any song, Endless Budge. Let's go Black Sabbath, Fairies Wear Boots.
Sick, great song. All right, you're dropping in, big event. What goes through your mind?
Oh, breathing, remember to breathe,
Yep.
and remember my line.
Nice.
Thinking about my little markers.
Awesome. High fives. Best of luck. Best of
Thank
luck
you.
this week.
Sick.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks. Woo!
All right, name and occupation.
My name is Jillian Andrew Shenko. I am a registered massage therapist and a boarder.
Where were you born?
I was born in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
I love Canadians. Your first shop sponsor.
Was actually, Rude Girls in Banff. Shout
That's
out Rude
awesome.
Girls. Yeah.
That's awesome. Love it. Your current sponsors.
My current sponsors, shop is Pacific Border in Vancouver. Endeavor Snowboards, air hole face masks, sandbox helmets, Vans. Yeah, and I got some outerwear from Mountain Hardware this year. Also, shout out Nick Karanga gave me a big Salmon Arms package this year, so I'll be running those in the
Nice.
event.
We didn't want to miss that one, Nick.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nick. Awesome. Okay, what board are you riding?
So I ride the Endeavor Scout in the 148 centimeter size.
148, it's definitely a POW machine.
Yeah, it's a POW machine, but it also does really well in hardback too. It's hover camber, so early rise in the nose, camber in the tail. It's got a 12 millimeter taper in the tail, so it turns really nice. Yeah, use it for bank slaloms too. It's kind of like black sintered base. It's my secret weapon.
Taper boards
no
are quick,
one else
too.
rides it,
Yeah.
so no one else knows how fast they are. It's
And your bindings, you're running the Lexa X?
yeah, so I Endeavor uses the EST system currently.
That's right, yeah.
So, or the channel system, I should say. So I choose to ride EST bindings with it. So yeah, I have Burton Lexa X. This is my first time using the X model versus the previous Lexa. And yeah, I love Burton bindings.
Yeah, they're good.
And they
they're
don't pay me to say that, so.
good. That's all good. And your Vans boots, which model?
Yeah, I ride the Viajes, the Viaje range now. They've moved to that direction, so I do a lot of split boarding, snowmobiling.
Sick. Yeah,
So
responsive, stiff
yeah,
boot.
exactly. And there's just like such a chossy sole on there. And yeah, it's just kind of like an all-terrain vehicle.
Awesome. Your
Yeah.
stance angles.
So I'd love to say I was posy, but I'm not. The front binding is usually between like 10 to 12, and then back's about 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
-5?
Yeah, -5. Yeah,
-5,
yeah,
yep.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, not posy.
And your width?
So I've been using a centimeter tape measure this year, so it's at 50 centimeters.
We're going metric,
so,
which we should be doing that. We're Canadians.
Yeah,
but
my
we
mom
all-
brought it back for me from Europe.
Classic.
Yeah, I've been using that. So 50 centimeters, or usually like around 20 inches.
20
kind
inches,
of, yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Who's your favorite person to go snowboarding with?
Michael Hoy, that's my partner. Yeah.
Very cool.
Also, Dara Reed McLean, who will also be a part of this event. We grew up together in Winnipeg, and she lives in Whistler, and yeah, she's my best buddy. So,
Awesome,
yeah.
awesome. What's your favorite band?
That's a
We're
tough
getting
one.
into music talk now.
More recent, I listen to a lot of Skegs, like the Australian
Sick.
band. Yeah.
Black or red licorice?
Red, for sure.
What's your favorite non-snowboard movie?
Wayne's World.
Good answer. Good answer. All right, it's your own video part. What song are you choosing?
So this past year, I actually used for just like a little video that I did with Pacific Border and Vans. One of my friends is in a band in Winnipeg called Mise en Scene, and I used
That's
one of their songs for it. And funnily enough, the girl used to work at Skates in Winnipeg and like understands the video part usage, and she like lost her mind. She's like, this is so cool, even though it was just like an Instagram thing. But yeah, so anything Mise en Scene.
It's rad to see local bands get springboarded into a genre of snowboarding through video parts.
Yeah.
That happened tons in the 90s.
Yeah,
and that's
absolutely.
Super cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, last question. You ready to drop in? It's event day. What goes through your mind?
I would say just like, yeah, deep breaths, like you've done all the work to get you here. Nerves aren't going to benefit you anywhere in the situation. So yeah, just take a deep breath, have fun, and just like be steezy, like bend your knees and ride it out.
Awesome. High fives. And best of luck.
Thank
Best of luck
you.
this week.
Thank you
Awesome.
so much.
All right. Name and occupation.
My name is Madison Blackley, and I am a snowboarder.
That would make sense. Where were you born?
I was born in Park City, Utah.
Your first shop sponsor.
Max's Snowboard Shop, actually owned by Andy Coughlin in Park City, Utah.
Brad.
Yeah.
Shout out to Max's.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Your current sponsors.
My current sponsors are Rome Snowboards, Air Blaster, Ninja Suit, Cole, Dang Shades, Deluxe Snowboard Boots, High Country Healing, and Uinta Brewing.
That's a legit lineup there. All right, what board are you riding?
I currently ride the Rome Ravine, one of the boards in my setup, directional, soft, playful, kind of a daily driver.
Awesome. And your bindings?
The Rome Women's Katanas.
Very cool. And boots?
These are going to be the Team Pro from Deluxes.
Awesome.
Lace. Love
Awesome. Your stance angles?
I am 12, 9, 20 inches apart.
-9 or +9?
Not posy.
No?
Negative?
-9.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Who's your favorite person to go snowboarding with?
Shout out to Corinne Pasela. Wish I could snowboard with her more. She's elusive and I never know what she's doing.
Oh, that's cool, though. That's a good one. All right. What's your favorite band?
Muse,
Nice.
probably.
Nice. Very, very
All
good.
time.
Red or black licorice?
Neither.
Whoa.
Neither.
All right. You're the first neither. I like it.
Yeah, not
That's
into
cool.
it.
What's your favorite non-snowboard movie?
Pan's Labyrinth, little horror going
Little
on.
fantasy horror happening, yeah. So it's your own snowboard video part. What song do you pick?
I really would like to do Sweet Dreams by Eurythmics.
Annie Lennox. Super rad. Right on. All right, last question. You're about to drop in. It's event day. What goes through your head?
Dude, fucking stomp. Just visualize it in hollow head and just let the body do the work for me.
Awesome. High five and
Yeah.
best of luck.
Thank you.
Perfect. Dialed. You ready? Here we go. Name and occupation.
My name is Kalia Opal, and my occupation is a boarder.
Perfect. Where were you born?
Dubuque, Iowa.
Right on. What was your first shop sponsor?
Splinters in Vermont.
That's right on.
Yeah.
Current sponsors.
Capita, Union, Cole, Dang
Nice.
Shades, Salmon Arms, and Donut Shop.
Right on. Okay, and what board are you riding?
This is the Capita Jess Camara Pro Model, the Equalizer,
Nice. And signed by Jess herself.
signed by Jess.
Doesn't
with
get
some
much
oil
better than
pastels.
that. And what bindings are we riding?
These are the Union Trilogies.
Sick. And boots? You just riding in your shoes. Okay.
I'm in some Naima hand-me-downs right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
What stance?
We got threes.
Negative and positive.
Negative
three?
and positive threes.
Nice. And stance width?
I think it's at 19.
What would be your favorite person to go snowboarding with?
Probably Jess.
There you go. Your favorite band?
Kind of changes pretty frequently.
As it should.
Yeah, I'd say right now my favorite is Rihanna, which I've kind of
Rad.
circled back around
Yeah.
to a million times,
Cool.
but
Cool. I
it
like
changes.
it. Red or black licorice?
I don't know. Maybe both.
Okay, I like it. What's your favorite non-snowboard movie?
Maybe the Kung Fu Panda,
Nice.
but
that's a
like
good
all
answer.
of them. It's
Oh,
like a sequel.
all of them together?
Yeah,
Yes,
because they're all
okay.
so good.
That's a legit
Yeah.
answer. You get to pick one song. It's for your video part.
Maybe Amel and the Sniffers, Guided by Angels.
Yeah, that's a legit song for a part. Okay, last question. You're dropping in. It's event day. What goes through your mind?
It's pretty blank that day at that time.
That's been a common answer. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, high fives and best of luck this week.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Perfect.
Woo!
Name and occupation.
My name is Nelly Steinhof. I'm a bartender.
And a snowboarder.
And a
I would
snowboarder,
assume.
of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
you
Yeah,
know.
There we go. Birthplace.
Auburn, California.
First shop sponsor.
The Backcountry in Truckee.
Current sponsors.
Jones Snowboards, LeBent. That's pretty much it. Possibly you.
Hey, we already sponsored
No,
Katie.
just kidding.
Your board is the
This is a
Stratos.
Jones Stratos right here, 152.
The bindings.
Rocking the Equinox bindings right now.
Right on.
Yeah.
And what boots are you riding?
I've got Nidecker boots right now, the Kitas.
Cool. Awesome. Stance angles.
18 and -3.
And width?
About like 21 3/4.
You can choose one person to go snowboarding with. Your favorite person to go ride with.
My brother, for sure.
That's a good answer. What's your favorite band?
Probably Sylvanesso right now.
Red or black licorice?
Red for sure.
Awesome.
Black's gross.
Your favorite non-snowboard movie?
I don't know, maybe just like a classic, you know, maybe like Ferris Bueller's Day Off or like,
That's a good pick.
I don't know.
That's legit.
Something like that. That's
a
pretty
good
good.
pick.
Yeah.
All right. It's your own video part. What song are you choosing?
Probably something Sylvanesso. Maybe Uncantina or something like that.
Awesome.
I don't know.
Awesome. Last question. It's event day. You're standing at the top. What goes through your mind?
Just trying to be calm, you know? Try to let the mind be still and just take what comes at you.
Very, very good. High fives and best of luck this week.
Thanks.
That was a proper high five, too. Okay. Name and occupation.
Mia Jones, and I'm currently a student right now,
And a snowboarder.
and a snowboarder
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, I like it. Birthplace.
Truckee, California.
Your first shop sponsor.
Tahoe Dave's.
Rad. Yeah, very cool. What are your current sponsors?
Currently, Jones Snowboards and Outerwear, and then 32 and
Right on.
TGR Optics.
Cool. What board are you riding?
Right now, I'm on the flagship. I'm on the 152. I might mount up the 155. I haven't decided
Yeah,
yet.
you're in the Kootenays. Yeah,
Yeah,
55. We
could
always
be
ride
fun.
longer boards
I'm,
here.
I'm like in between. I'm on the fence, but we'll
I
see.
like it. Which bindings?
The Jones Aurora bindings.
And your boot choice?
32, the Elena height.
Stance angles.
0, +24.
And stance width.
Changes every every time I'm
As it
onto the
should,
board.
yeah,
But it's
yeah.
like around 20, I would say.
Perfect. Favorite band?
Right now, I'd say I like Cage the Elephant a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a big Cage the
That's
Elephant
it.
fan.
Right on. Red or black licorice?
Black Licorice.
Favorite non-snowboard movie?
I really like The Lion King 2. I have to
Nice.
say, it's a really good one. I don't know.
That is a good one.
I watched
That
it a
is good one.
lot.
It's your own video part. You get to pick one song for it.
Well, okay, I've always like loved the song, like I'd love to change the world, you know that song by 10 Years After, but it's already the sickest video part ever, so like it can't be mine. But if like I was a child and I
Yeah,
didn't
you're
know that
allowed to pick that
existed,
one. Yep.
it would be it. But it's too iconic
That's
already.
awesome. We missed one too. Who's your favorite person to go snowboarding with?
I feel like I have to shout out my brother, Casio and Snow.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, last question. You're standing at the top. It's event day. What goes through your mind?
I like to try and visualize deep breaths. I don't know, just shred.
Awesome.
Visualize the shred.
Well, best of luck this week. It's
Yes,
so good to
thank
see you again.
Yeah, it was great.
Awesome. Great one. Okay, name and occupation.
My name is Marissacak, and I'm a snowboarder and an aviation dispatcher.
All right, birthplace.
I was born in Sheboygan, Michigan.
Your first shop sponsor.
First shop sponsor was Ground Zero, Marquette, Michigan.
Shout out Ground Zero.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Current sponsors.
Let's see, I ride for Tactics, Jones, Pit Viper, Mount Bachelor.
What board are we riding?
Let's see, I have the Jones flagship 158.
And binding choice?
Orion bindings. Yep.
Good. And your boot choice?
I'm rocking the 32 TM2s for this.
Right
Yeah.
on. Yeah. Stance angles.
18 and 0.
Right on. Good
Yep.
free ride stance. And
Yep.
width?
20.5 inches.
Right on. Favorite person to go snowboarding with?
I'm just gonna shout out my friend Nora Beck because I went riding with her last and we had a good day at Bachelor, so
That's pretty rad.
shout out Nora.
Music talk. What's your favorite band?
Mastodon, for sure.
Rad. Black or red licorice?
I'm gonna go red licorice.
What's your favorite non-snowboard movie?
Life Aquatic.
It's your video part. You get to pick one song for your part.
I'm just gonna say a funny one because it's my ringtone and it comes to the top of my head. Kesha Blow. Terrible choice.
All right, it's event day. You stand at the top. What goes through your mind?
Point it, I guess. That's all.
Point it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck this week.
Thank
High
you.
five. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry.
really good
We're going down an air blaster rabbit hole. Okay, name and occupation.
My name is Naima Antolin, and occupation is snowboarder.
Where were you born?
I was born in Tokyo, Japan.
What was your first shop sponsor?
My first shop sponsor. I never had one. I wish I did, but the one shop that I would have accepted went out of business, and the name is Snowboard Connections, or SnowCon, if you are from Seattle.
Shout out to SnowCon. Yes, yes.
Rest
All
in
right,
peace.
your current sponsors, the most important.
My current sponsors are Air Blaster, GNU, Bent Metal, Ninja Suit, Cole, Headwear. Shout outs to Crab Grab
Rad.
and Dang Shades.
Awesome. Which board are you riding?
I am on the GNU Frosting. This is a little bit of a newer development for me, but it is the perfect board for what I've been looking for. I've been missing it.
Awesome, awesome. What size?
It is a 149.
Cool,
And
cool. And your bindings?
my bindings are the Bent Metal Stylist with the Hana Eddie artwork. You gotta love supporting the artist.
That's awesome. That's super awesome. And what boots are you riding?
I have Vans. I'm trying out the Jills Perkins Pro Model High Standard Pros.
Yeah.
They're quite nice.
Yeah, that's a really good boot.
Yeah.
Awesome. What's your stance angles?
Honestly, they change depending on what type of riding
Good.
that I'm doing.
Good.
So
I support that.
And I can't tell you the specifics because they're changing all the time.
That's awesome. I'm always talking about that, so that's great.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
no,
like
that's
to
great. I love that.
figure
That's
it
do
out.
you know roughly the width? Is that a constant or does that change?
The width is somewhat constant because I'm smaller on the backcountry boards. I can't actually get it as to my width I would
I
like.
guess
So I
so,
have
right?
to go a little bit wider, but we'll probably hover in 18 to 19 inch range.
Cool. So your favorite person to go snowboarding with?
All my friends.
You've taken them all.
Yeah.
You're not picking one. Well,
Yeah.
That's probably the best answer of the day, actually. That's pretty good. What's your favorite band?
Kind of diving more into my Korean heritage, so it's a K-pop group, and I really like Blackpink right now.
Sick,
and
right
I'm
on.
gonna own it.
Yeah, yeah. Black or red licorice?
I like red licorice, but if
Okay.
it's like more of a strawberry raspberry flavoring.
Your favorite non-snowboard movie?
This is just gonna go back to one of my childhood favorites, which is Zoolander.
Sick. Yeah, Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yep.
Okay, so it's your own video part. What song do you choose?
Probably a song that one of my parents made because they're both musicians and they play some really cool music.
That's super cool. I love it. All right, last question. It's event day. What goes through your mind before you drop in?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm assuming that I would have done all the training beforehand to the point where I can just let it be.
I love it. That's awesome. High fives and best of luck this week. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome.